11 games and winning our conference 2 times in a row, which is considered the second best conference in America, apparently wasn't enough. So what am I going to do? You know, moan and whine?
Up by 20. West Virginia, Baylor, and we're underway from Waco, Texas. K.D. Cannon fields it on the run, and he steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So a couple of things to 10 at the 20-yard line for Baylor. Seth Russell, the quarterback, he hands it off on first down, and look at Wood. What a terrific run.
And Seth Russell's got the keys to this offense. Every quarterback that's played for Art Briles has had a bunch of success.
Now Russell throwing deep on second down. The second play of the game. He's a 4.3 40 guy.
So explosive over the top, but what a great throw from Russell. Just perfectly in stride right out in front of Coleman.
Baylor in perfect sync to start the game as they hand it off to Linwood. And this time he'll go backwards, rushing for over 1,200 yards. Second down and 11. And this time it's Russell. Look at Russell breaking tackles. Touchdown Baylor. 16 yards. The Bears take their opening drive, only 4 plays, and Russell pounds it into the end zone.
Well, you're going to see the linebackers are all going to move this way. It's going to allow the big lane on the left side for Seth Russell. It all starts with that ball fake. As soon as that ball fake occurs, he reads the linebacker. Any flow over the top to the right side, he keeps it. That boy's got some athleticism as well. Russell, great competitor.
5th rushing touchdown of the season for Russell, and Baylor scores in 56 seconds. Chris Callahan comes in to attempt the extra point, and it's up and good at McLane Stadium here in Waco. And this will be Jennings from inside his own 5-yard line. Breaks the tackle, dives forward, and gets close to the 20. For Skyler Howard, the junior from Fort Worth, Texas. He'll throw on first down. No. Quarterback draw. Picks up great yards as he gets to the 30 and a first down. Second down and 1 at the 28. And they'll give it to Smallwood. He spins and picks up the bounce back. Tough challenge here on the road. Howard near side. Wide open receiver is Gibson. He breaks it across the field with speed. Watch out. Shelton Gibson sprinting toward the end zone. Touchdown Mountaineers. 70 yards.
Boy, I don't know how you lose track of Shelton Gibson. He's their leading receiver. Came in with 5 touchdowns on the season, and he just ran a very simple stop route. Give credit to Skyler Howard. It was his 3rd read, but you see him all the way on the right side of your screen, just sitting all alone. Baylor's secondary lost track of him, and then he turned on the Jets for the touchdown.
And Gibson carries a football given to him by Skyler Howard all the time. It's his good luck charm. The football's name, Vicky. And he carried Vicky into the end zone early. He bails Amara back deep. And they'll bring it out of the end zone. It's K.D. Cannon with speed, cuts it inside, and he crosses the 25 up to the 27-yard. First down and 10 at the 27 for Baylor. Shock Linwood in the backfield. And here's Seth Russell throwing to the far side. Corey Coleman with the catch. He gets out of bounds. Play action over the middle. That ball caught as Russell put it on a dime to Corey Coleman. Coleman with speed, still on his feet. Corey Coleman downed. Gowan, the 410-pound tight end, lines up in the backfield. Play action. Russell throwing the fade in the corner. He's got a receiver incomplete. That one intended for K.D. Eddie
Pass
Shelton.
interference. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
As he lead the Big 12 in that department, getting 6 points 83% of the time. Here's the option, Russell. And he's tackled inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just got to do what's right.
Second down. Russell running it again, and this time he's collared, and he'll go down at the 5-yard line. Third down and 3 at the 5. Here's Linwood. And Linwood will not pick up the first down. 1 at the 3. Russell handing it off. Chafin And he picks up the first down. Devin Chafin, the junior, remains in the game. And they'll throw it, slant, touchdown. Wow. Corey Coleman, 14 touchdowns on the season. And just like that, Baylor ready to take a 14-7 lead.
Too much space on the inside. I mean, this guy, Corey Coleman, is right now the premier receiver in the country. And when you don't get a jam on him at the line of scrimmage, it's over.
And now with that touchdown, he ties Kendall Wright's single season record set in 2011. 14 touchdowns on the season for Corey Coleman. Extra point up for Callahan, and it's good. Spencer Evans will send it away. Gary Jennings, Javon Durant back deep. And this will be Jennings inside his own 5 with a lane. And Jennings wrapped up at the... They go out looking for teams. First down and 10 of the 22, and they'll run it. Smallwood stopped by Andrew Billings. Time with Coach Bennett yesterday. What a joy to be around. 2nd and 8 at the 24. And Smallwood running again over the right side. We'll pick up a few. Skyler Howard, empty backfield for him as Smallwood motions out of the backfield and lines up as a receiver on the far side. 4-receiver package on that far side. Smallwood runs it, and he won't get it. Great looking tackle. So Nick O'Toole will punt it from his 12-yard line. Lynx Hawthorne is back deep. Wobbly kick. And Hawthorne has it at the 27 of 40. And Russell throwing over the middle this time. K.D. Cannon with the catch, and he'll get it to midfield.
3 things in bunches.
Russell again to throw, going deep. He's got K.D. Cannon, and incomplete. Now the Briles offense is in use at Bowling Green in Tulsa, where his former assistants. Here's the run, shot Linwood. And Dana Holgorsen were down at 11 at the 49. Russell underneath, incomplete. Intended for Corey Coleman. That ball in Division I. Galen's back deep. He stands at his own 36. K.J. Dillon allows it to take a bounce in front of him, and the ball will be down at around the 10-yard line. Wellman and Russell Shell in the backfield. This is Shell, and Russell Shell at the 13. And here's Howard to throw it, going deep and incomplete.
Trying to be explosive and rush the passer on 3rd down.
3rd down and 8. Howard with time, now dancing in the pocket, and Howard will be sacked. He's also a candidate for the Bednarik, Nagurski, Outland, and Lombardi Awards. As O'Toole sends it away to Hawthorne. Here's Hawthorne from the 36. And he'll cross the 40 before being taken down. A 50. Russell near side. K.D. Cannon with the catch. He'll lower his head. Cross. Still moving out of bounds.
As he showed on the last play.
He's averaging close to 18 yards a catch. Cannon again. Looks like the same play, and he goes down at the 3rd. Stopped by Edward Muldrow.
You see that West Virginia's defense is...
That's a 13-yard gain for the quarterback.
No shortage of creativity. There's Coleman in the backfield trying to get him the...
That ball intended for Chris Platt, the redshirt freshman from Willis, Texas.
Good coverage there from Kate. That's that versatility I was just speaking of. He can go in coverage in the end zone on one play, he breaks it up, and then he comes on the blitz, and he's so explosive on the blitz.
But Seth Russell turned him around, and Baylor will settle for a field goal attempt, and that is considered a win in the Big 12 for West Virginia.
No question. Any kick is a win, and I thought he was open right there, but the ball goes to his outside, and he had to...
But West Virginia holds Baylor to 3 points, 4:43 to play. 17-7, Baylor. Deep. And they'll start from the 5-yard line. Gary Jennings with a lane and slides down at the 3rd. Is the pistol back. And they hand it to him running left. And he's knocked backwards.
These four make up the best defensive line in the conference.
Second down and 8 at the 34. Howard drops it off. That ball caught. Gibson again with a nice move, dives forward and gets to the 40. With Shell. And this is Shell looking for the first down, and he has it. Had 39 straight 100-yard games. First and 10 at the 43. Howard drops it off to his receiver, and this is Shell. They came into the game 10th in the nation in that category, averaging 8. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Tyler Howard in West Virginia. Here's Howard. Steps up in the pocket, rifles one, and it's complete. Great throw. As right now with the Chicago Bears, first and 10. Quarterback draw. Howard diving forward and gets inside. Second down and 6 at the 40. Smallwood with some space. 37 for the Mountaineers, 9th play of the drive. And they'll hand it off. And this is Smallwood fighting for the first down. He needed to get inside. Baylor showing blitz. Here's Shell with a first down and more. As Russell, Shell.
It's not quite there when he first gets the ball, but he waits right here and waits for the cut, and now he sees it, and he gets out to the left side.
Here's Shell again, and this time, great penetration. And Howard handing it off to Shell, tries to get around the corner. And against Texas Tech in 2014. Howard steps up, throws, he's got a receiver, wide open. And this is downed inside.
Nothing's there to start with. He's got to step up in the pocket, and now he finds his wide receiver down the field, and he gets the huge conversion there. What an excellent job.
Down and goal at the 6. Now Sills in motion. Here's Howard, reverses, throws back in the end zone, touchdown, Cody Clay.
What a drive. What a drive. Howard makes the conversion. And then Clay is going to be on the tight end. He's just going to head to the corner right there. He releases inside. The safety bites on the run fake. And that's an easy touchdown for West Virginia. What a great answer for the Mountaineers here on the road.
So West Virginia responding. Josh Lambert in to attempt the extra point. Got it up and good. 14
full with Arizona State, Gus, who we saw a couple of weeks ago.
Right now, Baylor with their hands full against this West Virginia team. That ball bobbled by K.D. Camp. Seth Russell, the junior. He'll throw it. Looking up the sideline. He's got his receiver, and he tosses. Second and 10 at the 11. Linwood running. Cuts it inside with running room. Finally tripped up at the
shot. Linwood.
Third down and 7. This one, Coleman, underthrow.
Holding, defense, number 1. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Corey Coleman, hey, that's easy to do. Coleman is a beast.
Russell, near side, K.D. Coleman, watch out. Up the sideline, finally knocked out of bounds at the 40. And here's Linwood, hesitates as he gets through the hole, picks up a few
plays, but West Virginia hanging in there.
This time it's Russell running it, and Russell slicing through. Russell, burst of speed, changes hands, down the sideline.
This is why our Briles tells us that Seth Russell is the most athletic, most explosive quarterback that he's had since Robert Griffin III. That is great ability in the open field from number 17.
Russell, wide open, Corey Coleman, touchdown. 15 touchdowns on the season for Corey Coleman. He now sets the Baylor single season record, eclipsing Kendall Wright's record in 2011. His second touchdown of the day.
I mean, there are quarterbacks that would love to have thrown 15 touchdown passes so far in the season, much less a receiver. having 15 receiving touchdowns to this point. We're still early in October. This is crazy.
Extra point good for Chris Callahan.
I'm sure he will.
And here comes West Virginia trying to respond. Running it back is Javon Durant up the sideline, and he'll get to midfield. Very good run for Durant. Catches now with 15. First and 10 at midfield. Howard dances out of the pocket, throws on the run, and incomplete. Intended for Smallwood with pressure. Second down and 10 at midfield. Here's a handoff to Smallwood. Smallwood. He'll pick up a chunk third down conversions. Smallwood motions out of the backfield. Howard looking. Howard fires the deep ball. Gibson intercepted in the end zone. Ryan Reed. So West Virginia turns it over. Gibson was open, but Reed made up ground.
Across the middle of the field for the interception.
First down at the 20-yard line. Linwood running. And Shock Linwood. Shock Linwood, 8 carries, 38 yards. He runs it again this time. He's stopped in the backfield.
Unable to make the trip.
Second down and 15 to the 27. Jefferson this time running. Johnny Jefferson, a sophomore from Killeen, Texas. Johnny Jefferson stays in the game. Seth Russell to throw it. Far side. Caught, but not enough for the first down. Jay Lee Jennings is back at his own 20. Beautiful spiraling punt by Galitz. Angled toward the far side and out of bounds. So West Virginia will start.
He's here.
Howard runs it. And he'll pick up a couple bowl blocks. Dante Thomas Williams in at running back. Here's Howard to throw it. Now rolls out of the pocket, throws on the move. And it's caught. Davidson.
Personal foul. Defense, number 92. Roughing the passer. High hit to the head.
37. Empty backfield for Skylar Howard. And he runs it with room, and Howard. Thomas Williams. And he crosses midfield and gets inside Baylor territory. Mountaineers fighting hard today. First and 10 at the 48. And the handoff, Thomas Williams. And he's not from the 50. Howard to throw it. He's got his receiver. Thompson. Caught and down inside the 5. Jordan Thompson with a great grab. A 47-yard completion.
And you got to give Howard a bunch of credit on this because the throw was perfect. A very similar throw to the one that was just picked off in the previous series, and this time he led him out in front and kept it away from the defender for a huge completion here inside the 5-yard line.
47-yard gain for West Virginia. The Mountaineers threatening again. First and goal at the Baylor 3. Dante Thomas Williams following his blocks, trying to get in, and he's stonewalled. Knocked backwards. Andrew Billy. Wendell Smallwood in it, running back. Here's Howard running in, and Howard chopped down by Sean Oakman. And they've been waiting for Sean Howard and goal at the 3. Howard again running to the opposite side, and he's knocked down. He ended up recruiting him, and he's starting for him right now. So flag on the play.
Part of the kick. Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
And it's good. 4:55.
Stepped up there with a huge stop.
This one will not be returned by Baylor, so they'll start from the. He hands it off to Linwood, and he'll plow forward. Russell pump fake, trying to go up top. Flag should be on the way because there was a hold, and there it is.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Both teams heavily penalized. Russell near side. Corey Coleman.
About 11 yards away from that right now.
Russell airs it out again. Caught and broken up. Nicely. McGowan lining up as a fullback in the backfield. They hand it off to Linwood. And Linwood wrestled down by Christian Brown. A 4. Coleman, receiver at the bottom of your screen. Coleman, he catches it, picks up the first down, and still on the move, and finally steps out of bounds at the 35 after. 7 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Coleman. Now Russell, he'll run it with room, turns the corner, and slides down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 25, 6 carries, 93 yards, career high rushing. And Russell bottled up. And Russell taken down. K.J. Dillon, 2nd and 16. Russell, far side. That one caught by K.D. Cannon. Cannon will get out of bounds. Russell hands it to Linwood. And Linwood will not get the first down as he falls inside the 20. Made a 31-yarder. This one from 36 yards away. And good. 1:42 to play in the first half. Baylor will take the points on for Baylor. Shelton Gibson, Javon Durant back deep. And the Mountaineers will start from the 5. Shelton Gibson hits the sideline and is knocked down at the 25-yard. And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. Gets to the 30, breaks a tackle, and dives forward. Up to the...
Virginia would get it coming out in the second half.
1st and 10 at the 38. Smallwood again. Watch out. Smallwood. Can he get there? Smallwood tracked down at the 10-yard line.
Motion out to the left. That draws a linebacker out, and then all of a sudden they've got no levels in their defense. When the linebackers walk up into the feet of the defensive lineman, all you need is a crease. Once you get the crease and
8 carries, 81 yards in the first half. 1st and goal of the 10. And this is Shell. 2nd and goal of the 9. Howard drops it off, incomplete, and a flag.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense. Number 62, number 65.
It's for West Virginia. 2nd and goal of the 24. Skylar Howard throws it up. And incomplete, intended for Durant. He broke open late. The receiver at the bottom of your screen. He's made some big catches in this first half. Quarterback run. Howard tries to get outside and goes out of bounds inside the... And he missed it. Gets the football to start the second half. Spencer Evans will send it away. Durant back deep. And this will be Shelton Gibson. Gibson gets to the 20 and finally stopped at the 22-yard line. How about Skylar and the Mountaineers? And they give it to Shell. And Shell lowers his shoulder and gets to the 30. 2nd and 2 at the 30. Howard. Up the sideline, looking, Sills. Incomplete.
quarterback draw.
And they'll run it again. And Howard picks up the first. Howard to throw it. Drops it out to Shell out of the backfield. Makes a juggling catch. They'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage right. Howard hands it off to Shell. And Shell with some power running as he sweeps around the right side. Final yardage. 9 carries, 20 yards for Shell. 3rd down and 6 at the 37. There's that empty backfield set for Skylar Howard. This time he'll throw it. And he's looking long. He's got a receiver. Dives incomplete. Shelton Gibson the intended receiver. He won. Nick O'Toole will punt it away. Links Hawthorne back deep. Wobbly kick. Hawthorne steps up, and it's fair caught at. Here's Russell running it, and Russell tracked down from the side. Russell again with the run. And Russell, nice feet as he gets to the 40. First down and 10 of the 39. Russell to throw it up the sideline. And incomplete. Katie Cannon. And it's Linwood, watch out. Here's Linwood running, and he's chopped down at the 40 by KJ on Baylor's all-time rushing list. Russell underneath and dropped.
The Big 12's most dangerous receiver.
Second and 10 at the 40. And it's Linwood.
Defensive front right now for West Virginia.
Linwood on 3rd and 7, nothing. He won't get it. But was Art Briles. Golden opportunity for the Mountaineers. Here's Russell. Underneath, Corey Coleman caught that one. And there he goes. 3rd touchdown of the day. C.C. Ryder.
So they were pressuring and trying to get to Seth Russell, but if you don't get to him in time, this is going to happen. That guy is unbelievable. With his body control, athleticism, start and stop. He was in full speed within a step and a half.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of after this kick. Played in a little league in America on Sundays.
Not so little, though, is it?
Gibson. And Gibson's down at the 20. All right, let's hope that Yadni Kajas can get back on the field quickly for the Mountaineers. And a flag on the play.
False start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. We play first down.
And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. And Smallwood gets clobbered as he. 2nd and 15. Skylar Howard with time delivers a great ball and a nice catch over the middle by Shelton Gibson. Let's say. And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. And Edwards again with the tackle. Jimmy. 2nd and 7. And this one thrown, and they'll double pass it down. Durant, incomplete, and a flag.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
They'll hand it off to Shell. Shell taken down by Campbell as well as Taylor Young at the 42. Shell again. And Shell taken down by Taylor Young. Play action. They're looking up the field for Sills. Sills! Touchdown! What a catch by David Sills! Skylar Howard dropped that football right into the basket.
When we say David Sills came from nowhere in this game, I mean he came from nowhere. Gets that left foot down. The true freshman listed as a quarterback, 6'3", 198. Had that left foot down. The only question will be, did he fully secure and control that ball while the left foot was still on the ground in the end zone, because his right foot was out of the end zone.
So Josh Lambert comes in to attempt the extra point. West Virginia refusing to go away. And the extra point is good. 7:15 to play, 3rd. Mountaineers send it away. Chris Platt back deep. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Platt. Ooh, we almost popped that one wide open to get there, because if you rush just 3, then their O-line will give Russell 20 seconds to throw or time to run. Seth Russell
Commit before he takes off in the run game.
He's rushed for 142 yards. This ball dropped by Hall.
This is the thing to RG3 that I've had.
2nd and 10 to the 45. Linwood. And
A tackle.
now Russell running, breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he'll be close.
They'll do it again here.
4th down and 1. Russell, 1st down. Russell to throw it now. Underneath, and he completes it to Corey Coleman.
I think he dropped.
2nd and 15. Russell, far side. And incomplete. You talk about Russell's athletic. They're 1 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. Russell winds up for the end zone. Touchdown! Jay Lee! 36 yards. What a toss!
That ball was put on the money. Darryl Worley, the corner, was expecting safety help and didn't get it. And Jay Lee ran right by everybody, right into the perfect ball from Seth Russell. This offense is just so powerful, so potent. You make one mistake, and it ends up in the end zone.
5th touchdown reception of the season for Jay Lee. Had an 87-yard touchdown reception against Texas Tech. Extra point. Awesome game thus far with 5:39 to go in the 3rd. Spencer Evans sending it away. This is Shelton Gibson. And Gibson slipping. Goes down to the 20.
Makes a mistake there.
1st down and 10. Here's the handoff to Smallwood. And he slips. Flag on the play. Stewart in the vicinity defensively for Baylor.
Personal foul, chop block, offense, 55-57. Half the distance to the goal, we play 1st down.
And Howard running it, and he will go nowhere. That's because Sean O. preseason Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. Skyler Howard in trouble, drops it off. Smallwood tries to get outside and does. Lowers his shoulder, but will not get close to a... Howard out of the backfield to Smallwood. A flag on the play, and Smallwood taken down.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 2, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Behind Ohio State, 1st and 10 at the 36. Howard underneath, and incomplete. That ball thrown. Shell cuts it inside, picks up a 1st down. So West Virginia, Shell makes a 1st man miss. Trying to scoot outside.
Base earlier in the possession.
Howard's got to look for Gibson. Here's Howard. Down the field for Sills. Incomplete. That one overthrown. Skyler Howard, far side, ball caught by Thomas Williams, looking for the 1st down. It'll be close. It'll depend on the spot. Does Dana go for it from the quarterback position? And this will go against the Mountaineers.
You know, so...
Ball start, offense, number 57, 5-yard penalty.
Howard with time. Howard down the field. Incomplete. Durant, the intended receiver. Who's they?
I don't know who they is. I don't want to be they.
Russell underneath, and it's caught. Once again, it's Jay Lee to the house. 52 yards. Touchdown. Baylor. Wow.
They're going to fake the bubble screen. Watch this defensive back. He's going to run right by him. And then all of a sudden, the route pops wide open behind him. So he fakes the block, and then he gets into the space, and then he's gone. Boy, it's not just K.D. Cannon and Corey Coleman that are explosive. Jay Lee, the senior, with his second touchdown catch in as many drives.
And this team, so talented, so versatile. But this season, they're playing like they have silver spoon and make it. And West Virginia will take a knee.
For 20 years, he was in the high school ranks.
We do understand yesterday marked the 39th remembrance of the car accident that killed. Here's Howard, drops it off in the flats. And this is Shorts. Make that
remembrance of that event.
Howard lofting it up in the air. Flag on the play. Incomplete pass.
Pass interference. Defense, number 18. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Baylor football history. There was a young recruit that he had gotten committed to Houston, and he brought here to Waco, named Robert Griffin III.
And Smoes Shorts, Takeo Shorts Jr. From Clayton, New Jersey.
We got the sense that the opportunities for West Virginia were in that second quarter.
Palmer just yanked him down. The senior from McKinney, Texas.
How does defensively? I think they're much better than people realize, because too many people use the traditional statistics like total yardage, which
was covering, and that brings up 4th down and 7.
I think it would be hard for any defense in the country to keep Baylor under 40 points.
Jordan Thompson. So the Mountaineers turn it over on downs. 13:48 to play, 4th quarter. Here comes Baylor's own. This Friday. He gets out of bounds. Well, their critics, they'll say this. The reason, and there is a flag on the play. As you take another look at Coleman. Wow. He's got a 40.
You go put 70
but it's not
on
the
those
kids
teams
that are being criticized. It's the coach for making the schedule.
And I understand, and that's the nature of.
When you look at the top teams, they don't really play very difficult schedules.
No.
I mean, Ohio State,
everybody has scheduling quirks. The Big 12 plays 9 conference games. The SEC plays 8. The Pac-12 plays 9 conference games and a conference championship.
Him to do a lot, but I'm sure that when he gets to Sunday games, Jared Barber.
Gus just to finish that.
An embarrassment of riches for Art Briles here at Baylor.
Just thinking to myself, what do you do if you stop Corey Coleman? You still got to deal with Seth Russell and Shock Linwood. Linwood showing some explosiveness and strength. Yards after the catch to get in the end zone and push Baylor past the 50-point mark.
I mean, Jay Lee, K.D. Cannon, Corey Coleman, Shock Linwood, Devin Chafin, and Seth Russell, just weapons galore. Dana Holgorsen, he knows it. His team down 55-24. Came to Baylor. He got off to a slow start. Go out of play. And Art Briles, he said, we're going after the 15 to 25-year-olds, meaning if you ask a 15 to a 20 by Taylor Young, the Smurf, listed at 5'10", he's only 5'8", but has the heart of a lion. Right off his fingertips. And that one will haunt him in the film room.
Got the step.
For 28, Orion Stewart, local kid from Waco. Line. 55-24, 4th quarter. Here comes Baylor on offense once again. From the Los Angeles Coliseum as the 4th-ranked Utah Utes come into the City of Angels to take on the U.S.
Every opportunity to succeed right now. And so they got to put everything into this team and this version of the USC Trojans. They get prideful and they say, well, we have to get a guy with
from within
ties or West Coast ties, or
how about this guy?
Well, that's tough. You know, he's got such a great recruiting advantage because of his background. I would uncover every stone. Listen, if I was USC, if anyone wanted to flirt with us, why are you trying to downgrade Utah? That looks good for your Wolverines. You got to keep them up there.
I mean, you ranked him, and you're a voter. Number 2. There's Russell. What a game. 380 yards, 5 touchdowns, 14 carries, 160 yards rushing.
That they're due. He himself has caught more touchdowns than what 6 teams came in
for Baylor.
Jarrett Stidham. Stidham's a guy who is going to fall in this line that they've had the lineage.
Tyler. So West Virginia will get the football. Today, it's game 2 of the ALCS. I liked it. It was emotional. It was a huge moment. I don't think he was trying to show up anybody. And why are we being so sensitive to these pitchers all the time? Well, he gave up the home run.
Listen, I
chased out of play.
Now, if he did that some random afternoon game in June, I could see Rick Sutcliffe's opinion.
Howard, who fired a nice ball. White with the reception, and still moving, and he's dragged down at the 37-yard line.
I like Karan White. Of course, younger brother of Kevin White, now with the Bears. Great All-American for West Virginia. Part of the learning process. You know, I like what I see right there from Howard. I know the score is 55-24, but he made a mistake earlier in the game. Not
Taylor Young popped him hard. All 5'8", 225 pounds. A little bit of everywhere. They'll put him on the defensive line and let him rush the passer.
Yeah, I love that. And they just started doing that the last couple of weeks.
Incomplete pass.
Contact on both ways, but it was White that was trying to get away from him, and that hand all over the chest of White. Howard clip. They've had so much trouble inside the 10-yard line.
West Virginia.
Great catch. Great grab from Shorts. Last 2 trips down inside the 10, they were trying to run the football. Clearly that didn't work, so now they went to the play action pass. Ball was a little high. Shorts went up and got it. That's a great catch for the touchdown.
Nikhil Shorts Jr. And he makes it a 55-30 game. They thought about going for 2, but now they send the kicker Josh Lambert onto the field.
Offense. That penalty's declined. Try for point.
How about that? I think Art was daring him. Hey, you thought about it. Go for 2. I thought I heard him like a lip read well enough. A shout over to go for 2.
Extra point good. 4:54 to go. 55-31. West Virginia. Mountaineers came up as Harper gobbled it up. Jared Harper, backup safety.
Baylor did not execute that very well. The front line of any hands team, if you're getting an onside kick run against you, the front line has to go and just stop the rush, stop the opposing team, and the back line then goes and receives the kick.
The route.
I always thought that was the most difficult route to throw as a quarterback. Baylor just continues to bring this pressure. Phil Bennett continuing to
so Crest comes in for Skyler Howard, and as you take a look at the numbers for him today, Got close to 300 yards. So West Virginia turns it over on downs with 4:35 to go. Our Briles headset's off now. He doesn't call the plays. His son calls the plays. His son, pretty good player for the University of Texas.
Horse collar tackle there, but see Kendall Briles there is talking with the wide receivers. And he's calling some plays right now.
Took a hard hit. Harper.
I was surprised with a first-year offensive coordinator they could run with such efficiency.
Kendall's, yeah, he's my son, but he's a heck of a football coach, and we're going to have to fight to keep him.
But they're going to have.
As he picks up 7 yards. How does he, year in and year out, continue to get a prolific quarterback?
I think part of it.
He played safety at Texas and wide receiver at Houston and the Briles. First year as a Baylor offensive coordinator, 8th year on the
job, all the way down to their strength coach, who's, I don't want to just name him strength coach, but Kaz Kazadi is their.
And that touchdown scored by number 98, Trevor Clemens Valdez.
He's the speedier tight end. Juan McGowan's 400 pounds. Trevor Clemens Valdez, 295. He's the split tight end like Jimmy Graham in this offense.
The fluid one.
That's right.
61-31. And the extra point is good. Baylor, the 5th straight game, they've scored over 60 points. And here's the Dr. Pepper one-of-a-kind play of the game.
I guess we could.
And this will be Gibson. Gets outside, got a nice block. Up the sideline, turns his shoulders, tries to cut it back and does. Hopping, wow, he's going to run this one back. Shelton Gibson, touchdown. West Virginia, 100 yards.
That block you talked about was the true freshman, Javon Durant. Durant is the other returner back. I want you to.
You can hear it from up here.
Here he is, number 5 right here. Boom.
Oof. Wow. Durant going out with the elbow injury. Back in the game on special teams, and Gibson is a special player.
Boy, Gibson's got some speed. Had that touchdown to open the game on the opening series. A short pass that he turned into a touchdown. Dana Holgorsen there with a little congratulations, and the 165-pound Durant with his first pancake block of his career.
Extra point is good. 1:05 to play. 62-38. So while we're waiting for the kickoff, let's take a look at what's coming up for Baylor. The schedule. Platt picks it up. Now Platt with running room. And he's got a blocker. And he's got speed. And he's down the sideline. And he's high-stepping. And he's heading to the end zone. And he's down at the 1. Ha ha!
Oh, man. How often do you get 2 run backs like that inside of 2 minutes? Did he stay in bounds right there? He did. That's where he was giving a little high step, trying not to get tripped up. 92 yards on the return for Platt. I love that. The sideline, Coach Briles, everybody loving it.
So what do you do right here if you're Art Briles? Do you take a knee or do you try to score again?
I kneel on it. This is Seth Russell and the starting unit. That's a different story. But, you know, when the backups are in, but now he's got the issue where the crowd's going to get behind him, and this is when it becomes more of a statement than it is just allowing the twos to have some experience. That's Isaiah Bruce, number 31, the senior from Jacksonville, Florida.
Former starter for West Virginia. Now he's in a backup position.
He had 94 tackles his true freshman year. Just to give you an idea, he had 16 tackles in his very first start ever at West Virginia. He's only got 1 tackle this entire season. So
scheme change, they told me, and that's why Isaiah was relegated to a backup position.
Went to the 3-3-5, and all of a sudden there wasn't a fit. You know, now that you got the crowd behind it, and now it's become a thing, right? Is he going to score or is he not? I think this is the time to just take a knee and run over and shake a hand.
Remember, Briles and Holgorsen coached together at Texas Tech.
He doesn't even have to snap the ball. Doesn't even have to take a knee.
And the crowd not happy, but the players and the coaches understand as Dana Holgorsen walks across the field to shake hands with Art Briles. Well-fought game for West Virginia, but just too much Baylor. Too many weapons. 62-38 the final. The number 2 team in the nation prevails. Their 19th straight win at home. We'll return to wrap things up from Waco right after these.